To Robert Allen. Give him that one. Round 9 begins. Hopkins still thoroughly in control. Allen perhaps, though, with a new initiative to try to go forward.
And as you say, Roy, he follows him around. He does not know how to cut off the ring.
Drives him into the corner with a shot to the chest. Hopkins comes back with a straight right hand upstairs.
Let's go.
It's a little late. He's got a long way to try to come back from. I don't think he can come back at this point.
Allen landed a low blow. That could have cost him another point. Cortez was on the far side of Hopkins, may not have seen it.
Good hook by Hopkins.
Good right hand by Allen. Excellent hook by Allen, coming back from Hopkins' left hook. Robert Allen's never had a knockout past the 9th round. He would need something like that to happen here after having appeared to lose perhaps all of the first 8 rounds, and that's the 4th time that Allen has been on the canvas.
And once again, it's that bad balance that I told you about.
That's the 9th time he's been down in the last 2 fights.
So in the last 16 rounds against Hopkins, Allen has been on the canvas 9 times.
3 times from punches.
Only 3 of them are called knockdowns. Little left hook upstairs for Bernard Hopkins, and he walks away. Allen starts to set to try to punch, and Hopkins walks away again. Allen tries to set again, and Hopkins hits him with a left hook to the body.
The body shot hurt Allen real bad then. The body shot really hurt Allen.
He wasn't
bad.
expecting it.
No, he wasn't. And Allen, once again, as you saw, was following Hopkins. That's how he ran into that body shot then, because he's following Hopkins. He won't cut the ring off. He follows Hopkins.
You can tell when a guy's been hurt by a body shot because he holds his arm real close to his body.
And he got it real close to there now.
In the next 10 seconds.
Roy, can you project what you see from Hopkins here to De La Hoya?
No, it's very difficult to project that. It all depends on the fight that De La Hoya brings to the ring, too. Hopkins will look 100% better than this, trust me, against a right-handed fighter.
Well, that fight will almost certainly be fought at a much faster pace.
Yes, it will.
If it takes place.
It's just like he did with Tito. The fight before fighting Tito, he didn't look good at all because he did have a lackluster opponent, which I think was a southpaw. And when he came to the real battle, he did his thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Trinidad was the aggressor throughout.
Well, Oscar De La Hoya's not going to run from him.
It was Keith Holmes that he fought before Trinidad. I was wrong about the Eccles thing. There was a
look at me.
fight with Eccles
listen
before
to me
the tournament.
clear. You got to touch the guy and win the round. He just want a sparring match, man. Listen to me, man. I need some Vaseline. I got it. Listen, Rob. Listen again, man. I need to look at me, man. We right here now. What round? Wow, this the 10th round, man. You got to win these next 3 rounds, man, or we a done deal, man.
Come on, Chan.
All right,
Chad? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good job.
That's what we want. We don't need big shots. We need fast shots. When it rains, doesn't rain one punch.
Right here you see Allen walking behind Hopkins, and Hopkins leads him right into the left hook to the body. He thought Hopkins was coming to the head. He was nowhere at all ready for that shot, and it hurt him real bad.
Allen making about $500,000 for this fight, which is twice as much as he made for the first 2 fights between them combined.
Harold, how do you have it scored tonight?
Okay, Jim. 8 rounds to 1, 89-80. Bernard the Executioner Hopkins. Jim, I find that I could give to Robbie Allen without question was round 8. I mean, he just doesn't throw enough punches. He's, not busy at all. Bernard landing all the clean shots. So it's Hopkins 8-1 on clean punching.
Good shot. Good right hand by Hopkins.
Come on, Bernard. Keep it on, Bernard. Bernard, get it out. Punch with him. Listen. He just won. That's my ex. Fake that X to the torso.
Allen's trainer Byron Oglesby said you got to win these next 3 rounds or else we're toast. I got news for him. You can win the next 3 rounds big. They're still toast.
With butter on it.
Not sure why he didn't tell him to go try to knock the man out. Hopkins gets away with one right below the belt line. Comes back with a vicious left hook to the body. That's another body shot that hurt Robert Allen.
Yep. Because he's not ready for these body shots. And the problem is, Robert Allen has a very muscular build, but he can't punch because he can't get any balance.
A very muscular build is not always a great thing in boxing.
It's not good at all in boxing.
You want the loose, long, quick muscles. There's a good left hand over the top by Allen.
But look how badly off balance he was right after that.
And Hopkins comes back with a straight right hand to even things out.
The stronger man is not always the master.
On the face, baby. On the face, deep face. Drop that chain, baby. Drop that chain.
Another good solid straight left hand by Allen, just not enough of that. Occasionally he'll step in and land one big punch. And Hopkins comes back with a right and a left hook and drives him away again.
And hurts him really bad with those body shots.
Be first, who he said. Let's go. Let's go. Let it go. Off the top. Let's go.
Bernard, let him go, Bernard. Stop! Right there. Stop right there. Let's go.
Right side.
One of the things that Hopkins told us is that he makes his opponents fight. He's having a hard time making Allen fight.
Hard time. Let's go. Hey, man, listen, dog. Robert. Hey. Right here, man. Whatever you got to do in your mind, you got to do it now, man.
Come on, baby.
You got to stop this guy, man.
Come on. Yo, come on. We counting on you, man. Come on. Let them things go, man.
Robert. You got to get down is good for you, man. Listen.
Big deal.
Wake up. What you hold your head down for? Man, you got to fight the guy with both hands. All I see is one hand. Let your hands go, man. You got nothing to lose but fight this guy. Hold your hand. Let's go.
Nice deep breath. Okay? Oh, you got a gas tank. You ain't worried about the gas tank. Take him in the center of the race.
Well, it's easier for the trainer to say, go ahead and let your hands go. He's not the one who's getting countered by straight right hands and left hooks to the body.
Exactly. He's making a valid point, but he's making it way too late. And then Allen keeps letting his head down every time the trainer says something like he doesn't really believe in it.
He doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to hear that he can make a fight out of it because he looks like he's just going to be satisfied to go the distance if he can.
Hopkins going to the 11th and 12th rounds for the 13th time in his career. Allen for the third time. Experience gap there.
Hopkins is basically just picking him apart now. He's just landing one shot and move, and just keep it safe, stay ahead of the fight and win it.
And with so much at stake, Bowie Fischer doesn't have to tell Bernard Hopkins to keep it safe. Hopkins has had that covered from the beginning of the fight.
Yeah, he does, but sometimes it's good to reiterate it so that he's a little off focus and try to knock the guy out.
Terrific four-punch combination for Bernard Hopkins, showing off a little bit here in round 11. But once again, putting himself back into Allen's punching range. We saw what happened in the 8th round when Hopkins got a little careless after having hammered Allen so badly in the 7th. And he takes a straight left hand down the pipe.
Robbie real quick with the shot. Robbie real quick. There you go, real shot. Real quick. He's still going. You gotta watch the waistline. Come on. You gotta watch the waistline.
Allen just doesn't want it bad enough.
Hold our head down, my man. Don't hold our head. Let's go. All right, come on, let's go.
It's a wrap. Body shot is a wrap. Body shot is a wrap. Body shot is a wrap. What I tell you? Body shot is a wrap. Underneath.
Allen billed it as a rough fight. He hasn't done enough to make it a rough fight.
Nope, not enough punches.
I guess he can go out now and win 13 more fights against guys you and I have never heard of and get another shot. That's how boxing works today with these corrupt organizations.
Nah, it'll be tough for him to get another shot off of this performance because he's not really doing anything in his opportunity. They'll give you 1 or 2 opportunities, but once you don't cash in or you don't show that you really want it bad enough, to away from you.
Sometimes the control against the governing organizations and their mandatory rankings has to be a television executive somewhere along the line who says, nope, the public doesn't want to see that.
Hey, Rob, you got to let man, listen. Hey, dog, listen, give me that again, okay? Man, hold your hand up and let's go, man. Listen, Rob, you're going to watch this tape, man, and you're going to be mad at yourself, man, if you don't fight this guy, man. You got to put your ass on the line, man, with this guy. Challenge the guy. Stop backing up and pulling out. We got
Last round, we'll touch him up.
Listen, man, we got to put this guy on his back, man.
Come on, baby.
Rob.
Take him out, Rob. 3 minutes, baby. Come on.
Can you do it? Give me everything, man. Give me
This round, okay? Don't get wild, stay in the center, and don't get too careless, all right, son? You'll be home straight.
Let's go. Get out. I got to clean this up. Let's go.
Let's go. Put your ass on the line.
Come on, let's go out the ring.
Well, at the end of the 11th round was booing, but Bernard Hopkins was smiling, and Roy Jones pointed out to you early in the fight, Bernard doesn't need anybody's approval. He touches gloves to begin the 12th and immediately pops Allen with a left hook over the top.
One thing the trainer did say was that Allen's going to look back at this tape and be very mad at himself.
Let him out clean. Let him out clean. Let him out. Let him out. Step back. Step back. Let him out. Let him out.
It looks like his answer to the humiliation of their second fight is simply to try to go the distance in the third fight.
Good body shot again by Hopkins.
A masterfully indifferent performance by Bernard Hopkins. Risking little, taking advantage of what's there right in front of him, landing when necessary, exposing himself as little as possible, setting up the bigger business to come down the road.
Best thing he can do.
Win this fight, look good in the next one.
Yep, no sense of taking no stupid chances. This is what got him where he is. Keep going with what works.
12th round, age 39, still in command of his feet, still able to dance, move in either direction.
Are there ways of taking smart chances?
Yeah, he's doing it now. Take a pop shot, take a swing at him every now and then, see if you can clip him.
Fighting with a little smile on his face.
Like that.
Because it has become easy for Hopkins here in the late rounds. Maybe he wants one of those 12th round knockouts, as was the case in the Trinidad fight. But it's not really necessary here.
I think I'll just correct you a bit. I think that fight was 11th round, Jim.
Sorry about that. I'm sure you're right. Bottom line was that the issue had long been decided,
but it was a fight. It was a real fight because Felix Trinidad is a real fighter.
He's Felix Trinidad. That's right. At the end of the fight, we will have Joe Cortez's microphone open so that if any byplay takes place between the champion fighter and the referee he tried to get dislodged, we'll be able to hear it. The referee who hung in, stood his ground, and said, I don't care if the whole card's going to come down, I'm keeping my assignment. And ultimately it was Hopkins who backed down.